Good afternoon. Welcome to Jacob's Landing. We have such a beautiful day out here, and it's just such a nice thing to see you all here. I'd like to introduce you to the best mayor in New Jersey, John McCormick.
Thank you very much. Thank you all for coming out on this absolutely beautiful day at Jacob's Landing. So let me tell you the quick story of what happened here. We got an email, I don't know, about 6 weeks ago, letting us know that the management here wanted to do a community day, and they asked us for help. And we decided not to just give them help. We decided to bring all the important people that work for Woodbridge Township in one place at one time, and they're all here for you. So let's hear it for all of Woodbridge Township. Our youth services, senior services, health department, domestic violence team, addiction services, I can't even say the police department. They're all here to make sure that you are the club at Woodbridge, the Woodbridge Community Center. They're all here to make sure you know about everything that's available in Woodbridge Township. I want to thank the two ladies that put this together. Megan Kushba is the Assistant Communications Director. Raise your hand, Meg. And especially Kelly Mitch, who she interned for a little while for us and just joined us in June full time. And this was like her first real big assignment, and she put this whole thing together. Kelly Mitch. We have our Chief of Staff, Carolyn Ehrlich. We have from the Housing Authority, Donna Brightman. Raise your hand, Donna. And I'd like to now introduce Lisbeth De Jesus, who's a representative to the Housing Authority, and she's going to say a few words in both English and Spanish.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the first Community Day in Jacob's Landing. Buenas tardes, bienvenidos al primer día de la comunidad aquí de Jacob's Landing. So I'm very happy to see all of our departments here. We offer a lot of services for both seniors and children, so please make sure you visit all the tables. Estoy muy contenta de ver todos los departamentos aquí en esta actividad. Por favor, visiten todas las mesas. Hay información en inglés y en español. Nosotros aquí en el pueblo de Woodbridge tenemos muchos servicios para adultos, para ancianos y especialmente para niños. Y me acabo de enterar que para los niños que no hablan inglés tenemos pre-K. So, por favor, si me quieren ver, si alguien está interesado en pre-K para cualquier niño que no hable español e inglés, por favor, búsqueme a mí, Lisbeth de Jesus. Tengan un día magnífico, el sol está muy bonito el día, hay comida, hay helado, y así que se lo gocen. So enjoy the day, there's food, there's ice cream, and if anybody is interested in pre-K for non-English speakers, please come see me. I would appreciate it. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisbeth. I want to recognize the people from Jacob's Landing, from the Ingerman Group, Miriam, Kristen, and Tamara, for all your great help. Let's hear for them. And now I'd like to ask our Councilman Greg Ficarra, who's been on the Housing Authority for longer than he's been on the council, which is a very long time, if he'll come up and say a few words.
Thank you, Mayor McCormick. Hello, everybody, especially the people that are listening through their windows. Come on outside and check out the services. I'd like to thank everyone from the various departments that are here. I'm a firm believer. We've got great services, great activities in Woodbridge, but we need to bring it to the people. We need to bring it to our community, and this is the first step doing it. So thank you to all of you that are out. It's good to see you. God bless everyone and have a wonderful day. Take advantage of these wonderful services.
Thank you. And even if you just made a contact today and you know who to call, these are the people that will help you. All the departments and divisions that have direct contact with our citizens are all here. So even if you don't talk to them today, get their card, get their name, and contact them. So with that, are we good? All right. Thank you, everybody. And thanks again to Bruce from Ingerman Group. This is a terrific idea. It's so good. We're going to take it on the road, and we're going to try to go to maybe like Windmore and the crossings and some other places where there's a lot of people. So this is a terrific idea. I can only hope we get days like this every time we do it. So thank you all for coming out.
John, Tanya.
Oh, Tanya Brown. So every time somebody emails me about housing and affordable housing, I send out two emails. I send one to Donna Brightman at the Housing Authority, and I send the other one to Tanya Brown, who runs all of Ingerman's properties in Woodbridge, and they help are people like you would not believe. I get so many compliments from people about Tanya and from people about Donna. I introduced Donna.
That's Danya. That's a good one. Donna is Tanya.
Stop it! Stop picking on me. Tanya Brown from the Ingerman Group is a fantastic resource for Woodbridge Township. Wait, come on out. You can't see, you're in the shade. Wait, let's hear for Tanya Brown.
Thank you. It's my
You want to say
pleasure.
anything?
I was not familiar with Woodbridge prior to coming to Ingerman, and I have to say that watching this project especially come to fruition, all the hard work the Housing Authority has put in, working with you and working with Bruce, that it's been really a pleasant experience, because I know it's been, as Bruce reminded me, 25 years of work to go into making this project successful, and I'm glad that the residents are happy to be here, that our team is willing to service them and give them good customer service. So I just hope that everybody continues to enjoy their experience.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you all again for coming out. All right, we're going to make the rounds and introduce you to all the people who are here today, making this a great day for the residents of Jacobs Landing. With me is Shirley, who runs all of our youth programs, and Pauline, who runs one of our youth centers. And tell me about how cool this is.
Oh my gosh, this event is so amazing. The number of kids that came out, it's such a beautiful day for them, and they're having fun playing with the different games and learning about the different programs we're doing. Youth services, we're excited, starting with the new school year. Now that we're trying to kind of get out there after the pandemic, we're excited to do programs, fun play dates. The different youth centers are going to be amazing. We're looking forward to having the flood of kids coming back in again, and Acacia that's about to open soon, which I'm very excited about. So basically, we're asking parents to sign up. Go check out our website under the recreations department to find out all the great programs we're doing for kids across the board, all ages.
So start with Colonia Youth Center has been there for years.
For years,
It's right next to
over
Colonia
10
Middle
years.
School, so it's perfect. Ford's Youth Center
Is at
is
Highland
out
Grove.
down the road from Ford's Middle School at the Highland Grove Pool.
Yes.
We use that now as a youth center.
Yes.
And then Acacia, which you mentioned, the Old Hungarian Club on Port Reading Avenue in downtown Woodbridge, just
Yes.
outside Port Reading. That is going to be where kids from Woodbridge Middle, Island Middle, and Avenel Middle can go. We're working with the school district to get one bus from each school, that any kid who wants to go to the youth center can hop on that bus, go to the youth center, and then their parents pick them up anytime before 6 o'clock, right? So that's
Yes.
going to be terrific.
It's going to be amazing. Just like with all the youth centers, kids can come out totally free. They hang out, play video games, do their homework. We offer homework help. We have great, wonderful staff at all the centers that are just there to provide support, fun activities, arts and crafts. We watch movies. We do everything.
Cool. Pauline, you want to add anything to this?
No, she said it all.
right.
It's wonderful to see the children there. They interact. We have wonderful counselors that interact with the children, help them with homework and everything.
That's the
So
important thing. The homework's the important thing.
Yes.
Because you don't want a kid going in at 6 playing video games and then going home and saying, Mom, I'm too tired to do my homework.
Yeah, no.
So you got to
They
get
do
that,
their
always
homework.
get it done first, then hang out.
That's what we
it's
say.
It's a wonderful offering in our township that we have these youth centers. For
And they get
kids.
to mingle, which I love.
Yeah, exactly.
They get to meet other kids that they normally would not have met during the day, which is cool.
All good.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you. We'll be right back. Okay, we're here now with Ashley and Sharon from our health department. Ashley, tell me about what kind of things you're sharing with people, what kind of questions you're getting, what's happening today.
Yeah, so we're really trying to push the COVID vaccine. We've definitely seen a number of decrease with the COVID vaccine because everybody has gotten it so far. But we're trying to push because we know that not everybody in Woodbridge has been vaccinated. So especially for people who are hesitant, we have a lot of the COVID information to kind of ease their nerves. We're giving away hand sanitizers. We have pamphlets in English and in Spanish on everything COVID. And we actually have a clinic today running from 12 to 4.
Right, I should have announced that. I forgot to, but I will before we leave. So Sharon, you work on the administrative side. You guys, by the way, have done amazing with the clinics. Every time there's a first clinic, I get a dozen emails or texts saying how well it went and how the people felt so comfortable and so at ease, and you made it simple. That's been just terrific over there.
That's great. That's what we want.
All right, good. Well, thank you very much. We'll be right back. Okay, and now I'm with two people I hope nobody comes to see. and that's Walter and Louise from our domestic violence response team. And I hope you're the quietest table here, frankly, because if you have no business with residents of Woodbridge, that's a good thing. But let me just tell you that this team is very much supported by the town, but they're a group of volunteers who just do amazing work. There is somebody always on call every hour of the day, and the police department knows who that person is, and they have their contact information, cell phone numbers, and at any point when there's a person in Woodbridge, the victim of domestic violence, a call goes out to one of their volunteers who are trained. They're not just, I'll just sit and answer the phone. It goes, they're trained with what, 40 hours of? 40 plus hours of training on how to deal with victims of domestic violence, how to talk to them, how to counsel them, and they know where to send them for the right programs. They know where to send them to the right services. And we're not ready to announce it yet, but we're working on a plan for housing for domestic violence victims, thanks to your help and everything. So it's going to be wonderful. First, just thank you for everything you do. And tell me a little bit about if I missed anything on the program.
Oh, it's not only the 48 hours, but it's continuing education as well. We've learned a lot over the past few years about changes in technology, cyber stalking, for instance, and it's a constant challenge. The one thing that we want to do is break the cycle of violence within families, because it goes from one generation to the next. The children who are exposed to this today are going to be the victims and the perpetrators in the future. So our mission is to break the cycle of violence. There is no better place for a victim of domestic violence to be than in Woodbridge Township, because it's not just the volunteers, it's the entire township, from the mayor's office to the police officers, all the way down to virtually everybody who we deal with.
Yeah, the police department has made it a primary focus.
Absolutely.
Anything you want to add, Louise?
No, I think he covered it.
All right. Always ask him first.
That's okay.
All right. Thanks very much. Listen,
Thank
for all
you.
you do, you guys are terrific. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
We'll be right back. Okay, I'm here now with Recreation Director Brian Molnar, and he's probably going to be the busiest person in Woodbridge Township this summer. Tell me, start with the 3 camps we have, Merrill, Club, and WCC.
So we have 3 kids camps for this summer for your child to go to. We have our Merrill Park Day Camp. That'll run for 6 weeks. It started on this Monday, June 21st. Then we have our WCC camp.
Woodbridge Community Center.
Woodbridge Community Center camp. And then we have our Kids Sports camp, which is at the club at Woodbridge. Both the WCC camp and Kids Sports are 10-week camps.
Okay, and there's a cost for those.
Yep.
And the kids go to all 3 places. When Merrill Park, when there's rain, don't they go to Colonial Middle or somewhere?
No, actually the middle schools are being worked on with
that's
the
right. They got
electrical
the electric
upgrade
work,
because of all the new air conditioners that are going in all the classrooms. So they're actually going to Robert Massetic School 26,
when it rains,
which is right around the corner, which is good.
All right, now you also have 20 different playgrounds, park playgrounds open for the summer with a counselor stationed there?
Yeah, so we have our free playground program, try to say that a couple times fast, where we have our ambassadors, we call them, in the parks, different playgrounds throughout the town. And they're there just to play with the kids, play games, do arts and crafts. It's not a camp, it's not daycare. It's just we have employees that are in the park to play with the kids when they come.
I know when I was a kid in Menlo Park Terrace, the first thing we do, you wake up, you have your breakfast, you go down to school 19, and you hang till 12, then you go home and have lunch, you go back at 1 and you hang till 4 when they close. That was it. That was the most fun summer going to those playgrounds. So let's try this. Avenel, you have 20 School 23, you have LeGrand Park, and you have...
That was it in Avenel.
No, there's one more. There's Menlo Park Terrace School 19, there's Clyde Avenue and Hope Lawn, there is in Woodbridge, Adelaide, Berry Street, Lyman, Tansman Park. Let's see, Island is the middle school.
Yep.
And School 26?
24.
24, okay. What do we miss? Let's see, Colonia has Remembrance Park. They have 2 more. I'm trying to think. Long Hill Park.
Yep.
And what about Ford's has School 25.
Yep.
I said Hope Lawn. C. Warren has School 28.
School 28 and Buffer Strip.
And Buffer Strip Park, right. Okay, then that brings us to Avenel. We said Avenel. Port Reading.
Port Reading, we have Boynton and Tappan Street.
Okay, and that goes, we got them all, I guess.
Yeah, we got them all.
We probably missed a couple. But anyway, the important thing is these are free. They're supervised. It's a great place to just send your kid for the day. You can stop down with them first to check it out. Let's also now talk about the concerts. We had our third concert last night out of 52 free shows. You had a meeting, but it was packed. I mean, all the way back, Richard Thompson, it was packed.
So when I left to go to the Elks meeting, it was probably around 6:45. We probably had our crowd for Elvis at 6:45.
Exactly.
So, but last night was beautiful. There were no weather issues.
Right.
You know, we kind of had to play with the weather. Monday night, we started the show early to beat the storms coming in late. Tuesday night, we started the show late to let the rain get out of the area.
Came early, right.
We got them all in so far, which is good.
And now, so if you want to know, Monday nights are doo-wop nights, 50s and 60s. Tuesdays are tribute nights, 70s and 80s. That's my favorite night, probably yours too.
Yep.
Wednesday are the eclectic shows, like last night, Richard Thompson, probably the best acoustic guitarist in America today. Thursdays are local bands that play riffies and Moby Dicks and those kind of places. And Sundays are country. So we have a wide variety of programs. We have the fireworks coming up on July 2nd. We have other concerts happening at Curtains. We have the B Street Band. We have Southern Steel going there too. We have 90s Night. So if you can't find something to do in Woodbridge this summer, you're not looking hard enough. That's because right. It's everywhere. There's everything to do, and most of it is free. Almost all of it is free.
Yeah,
so thanks for everything you and your staff are doing.
And we just ask everybody, just go to our webpage, go to the township webpage, go to recreation. We update it. You know, we try to keep it all up to date, so that way we can get all the information out for everybody.
And just about everything we do, we ask you to bring a box or can of food. That's wonderful too. So people forget about the food pantries over the summer. Kids are not in school. There's no real programs for drives. So it's important that you don't forget that. And when you come out to an event, we'll always have a can. Thank you. We'll be back. Okay, now we're with Ro Mendy, who runs our Evergreen Senior Center. That's one of the 4 existing ones. That's in Colonia. There's also 5 branches Senior Center on Brown Avenue in Island at the site of the old former American Legion. It's kind of still there in a part of the building. There is the Sycamore Senior Center at the the border of Port Reading and Seawarren. The old Port Reading Knights of Columbus building, which still uses the upstairs. So that building is our 3rd Senior Center. The 4th one is Hickory in Fords, and that is where the Fords First Aid Squad used to be. So tell me those 4, give me a quick rundown of what you can do in all those places.
Yeah, so we have a lot of exercise classes. Our instructors are all certified and they're really great. They also teach at other centers around town. Hickory is well known for our jewelry and beading
oh
class.
Yeah, jewelry beading, yep.
That is such a popular class. We are full every single week. Evergreen is really great with our bingo team.
Puzzles, jigsaw puzzles. Don't forget the puzzle, ladies.
Puzzles.
When I finish a puzzle, if I like it, we glue it and we'll get it framed. If it's not worthy of a frame, I just break it down and leave it to the ladies, and they do it again.
Yep, they are.
And you know what they tell me? They say, don't break up all the pieces. Leave some of them together. Like, what's the point?
They like to see it all put together, and they want to finish it off correctly.
Yep.
We have Sycamore, who has really great art class and some exercise classes, and then 5 branches is our exercise center. Liz has some of the best instructors there, and
there's machine like weights everywhere, and
she
straps
jam-packs
and
her
ropes.
schedule with great classes. So our seniors are very busy. You can make a schedule for the whole week for free exercise or activities to come out to our senior center.
And you can bounce around. You can see something you like in Hickory, go there. Something you like in Sycamore, go there. Now tell me, we're going to have 2 new ones. The Island Knights of Columbus is going to be the Oak Tree Center, and the Avenel Knights of Columbus is going to be the Maple Tree Center. Those buildings we won't own, we're going to rent 8:30 to 4:30, 5 days a week. So that's going to add 2 more to our inventory.
Which will be good because we have a lot of seniors in the Maple Tree Manor, which is over in Avenel, and then we'll have a lot of seniors coming in from Island for the new center as well.
Right, so they're going to be terrific.
Yep.
All right, well, thank you very much, folks. No, it's okay. You want to be on TV? Turn around and wave. Wave.
You want some senior
Say hello.
No,
say hey to him. Hey. All right, we'll be right back. We're here now with Diane Mantagas, who runs our very popular and widely successful senior transportation program. And tell me, Diane, how many buses? We're up to 7?
Oh no, right now we're up to 9.
Oh boy, how did we get those 2? I don't remember that.
And we have 2 more on the way.
We do? Oh my goodness, that's a lot more drivers. So this is something I didn't want to do for years because the county did it. The county didn't do it well. I was afraid all the complaints I got from the people about the county services would repeat, but I forgot one thing, and that is how good Woodbridge Township employees are at getting things done, and then putting you in charge of it. It's seamless. It's wonderful. The seniors love it. 3 buses to the concert Monday night. 1 bus came last night. Tell me about the program. What do you do for people? Where do you take them? How do they sign up? Give it a shot.
Okay, so Woodbridge Township offers senior transportation free of charge to any Woodbridge resident 60 or older. We provide transportation, like you said, to the concerts on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday night. But all the general service includes trips to grocery shopping weekly, our Woodbridge ShopRite. We do Walmart, we do the Woodbridge Mall, we do the Walmart Wegmans we go to. So we have a lot of things to offer, as well as medical appointments.
And specialty trips if they needed to ride to the doctor.
Absolutely. Anywhere within Woodbridge Township, as well as Progress Street, May Street, or James Street in Edison.
So tell me the phone number somebody should call.
732-726-2394.
All right, terrific. Thanks. We'll be right back. Okay, I'm here now with Laura, who runs sales for the Woodbridge Community Center.
Hi.
And that is a building that we opened up back in 2002. And it's still going strong. It's clean, it's upgraded, it's well kept, it's beautiful. So tell me about how people can become involved and what's available. Start with memberships and then talk about everything else.
Well, we're trying to get everybody to come back in. Memberships are available. The pricing is still the same.
And by the way, very inexpensive.
Yes, it's very inexpensive. We have senior rates, membership, family memberships, singles family, youth memberships. So come on down and take a look at the pricing. You can always call me and make an appointment with me to see the facility.
Give the phone number.
732-596-4182 is my direct line. Or you can call the front desk at 732-596-4170. We opened a lot of other amenities.
Let's talk about those.
So roller skating is now open Friday 12 to 3, Saturday and Sunday from 12 to 5. Ice skating is now open on Saturdays from 1:45 to 3:15. And then mini golf and batting cages are open Monday through Sunday.
And mini golf's always tough. It's such a beautiful course.
It is.
But because it's tucked behind the building, it's nobody knows about it. But it is stunning. It's a beautiful course.
So all you have to do is walk around the building.
Yep, it's the highest point in Woodbridge Township.
Correct.
Literally, geographically, it is the northernmost point in the whole town.
And it's very busy. Everyone loves to come and use mini golf.
And tell me about the cardio room. Tell me what's in there.
So we have some new equipment.
Go ahead.
We got a Jacob's ladder, so come on down.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
That is great.
No,
that
it's
is
awful.
Great.
No, I hate the Jacob's ladder. I know how to use it. I go use it when I go.
You know where to go for that. It was bounce back.
I know. I still go there twice a week.
I know.
And I hate when he says time for the Jacob's ladder.
I used to do the Jacob's ladder
Oh, I
too.
hate it. I hate it.
Oh, nonsense. Wonderful new machines. We have the treadmills. We have
The
ellipticals,
bikes.
the stationary bikes, the recumbent bikes. We have a modified elliptical machine as well. Our game room is open now.
Okay.
So we have foosball, air hockey, pool, and ping pong. The strength room.
Tell me about that.
We don't have any new equipment for the strength room, but it's nice and clean. If you're interested in a consultation, please give me a call as well. Take a look at that. We have the TRX.
I like TRXs.
Yes.
They're fun. TRX is good.
TRX is fun. We also have boot camp going on right now with Jeff.
All right.
And so if you're interested also to rent any of the rooms that we have available.
Yeah, or the golf.
Have a birthday party.
Yeah, there's so many parties in the roller
There's so many parties in the roller rink.
There could be 6 or 7 at once. It's crazy.
We also have the pavilion in the back of the.
That's right. We should talk about that.
So
the 10 holds without a dance floor, 220 maybe?
About that.
And then my daughter had her bridal shower there. It was so beautiful, so beautiful.
So if you're interested in having a party, an event, you can have a wedding, a baby shower.
I've done weddings there.
Graduation party.
Yep.
Birthday party, anniversary. Please come to Woodbridge Community
You could pair it with golf if you want.
You can do golf. You can do a combination.
Now we have the cafeteria there, so we can cater it for you.
Yes, so we can cater it. You could also bring your own food if you wanted to.
Right. I think that covers everything.
That's a lot.
There's a lot going on. All right.
Going on there.
Thanks for watching, folks.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Now we're with three representatives of the very famous and successful Woodbridge Public Library System, Julie, Allie, and Nicole. And you guys come to everything. I've seen you at the farmers markets. I've seen you with the Earth Day. Juneteenth, you were there. Yep. So who wants to go first? Tell me who wants to. You want to start?
Sure.
Tell me about everything you're doing here, and tell me about the reading challenge. Whoever's best to talk about that. Tell me about hours, you name it. Go give a big commercial for the library.
Okay, so summer reading started for children, teens, and adults on June 21st. So we have adult summer reading signups here. The teen one is all online, and the children is half online. You could sign up online, or you can go in the library and get a game board. And for the kids this summer, we're giving away books and t-shirts for prizes. For teens, we have 5 different baskets with a lot of amazing things in it. We're giving away an Instax camera in one with things to like decorate your bedroom with, a mango one, Japanese candy, a bunch of great stuff. And for the adult one is a picnic basket and tickets to the Turtleback Zoo.
You're giving adults the zoo tickets? Why don't you give the kids the zoo tickets?
You know, they need the adults.
You like the zoo? All right.
They need the adults to take the kids.
Oh, okay. So I'm an adult. What would I have to do when I signed up? What's my challenge? How many books?
So for adult summer reading, all you would do is you log your book, you write, if you come into the library, because I know you're coming into the library, right?
Now I am.
Now you are. You sign up, you write what book you read, you enter it in the box at the reference desk, and then we have a big drawing.
Oh, see, I can't do that, because if I happen to win, that's going to look like it's fixed.
Look bad,
yeah, I can't do that.
So
I still read.
If we pull your name, we're not going to pick you.
All right. I did read a book last week on a plane, and I read a book on the way back from Denver, and I read a book on the way out to Denver. James Patterson. I love James Patterson. He's great, isn't he? Is he like he's the best-selling author right now in America, right?
I would take that bet.
Yeah, all right. So, Julie, tell me what you want to add to this. Tell me about anything specific that you do that you want to throw in there.
Well, Allie did a great job explaining the summer reading.
What are the hours of we got 4 libraries.
Yeah, so for our hours, we actually have right here. So you can come down and get a bag of information. And
might as well take advantage of the commercial here. So you got, first of all, a lot of people picking up these? Well,
yeah. We're giving these bags to everybody that stops by our booth. They have all this information. They have our hours, they have calendars, they have program information. Right now our hours are
10 to 8, Monday through
May.
Yeah, you can look it up. I don't expect you to know at the top of your head.
Starting July
Right after
6th.
4th of July, our hours are changing.
Right, July 6th they change, or 5th they change. 6th, because we're up to 5th.
Yeah, so starting July 6th, we go back to our normal hours, so full Saturdays.
Which are what? Full Saturdays mean what?
Saturdays are 9 to 5.
Okay.
10 to 5.
10 to 5. Don't fight.
9 to 5.
9 to 5. 9 to 5.
You finding it, Jules?
oh my gosh, I know I put it in here. There it is.
There it is.
All right.
Go ahead. Take it away.
So, all right. Now that I have a visual aid.
Just don't even do it now. Just do it when it opens up.
Yeah, we're 10 to 8 Monday through Thursday. We are 10 to 6 on Fridays, 1 to 5 on Saturdays. Right now we're closed on Sundays.
That's the main library.
That's the main library.
All right, now tell me the 3 Bisling, Fords, and Colonia branches.
Right, so our branches are open Monday through Friday, 10 to 5, Saturday, 10 to 1. Also closed on Sundays for right now.
Okay.
We'll see what happens going forward with that.
All right, great. Anything else you want to add for the people watching this on TV?
Make sure you sign up for summer reading.
All right, how do they do that? Again, you're going to go online? Can you call?
You can go online.
Is there a woodbridgelibrary.org? I mention it all the time in my announcements.
You do.
It's great. What number can they call to get more information?
732-634-4450, extension 7120.
Okay, because a lot of people, especially seniors, don't have computer access. So that's what you do, folks. All right, thank you to the Woodbridge Library. We'll be right back. Now I'm joined by 2 of Woodbridge's finest. To my right, Mark Zeno, and I worked here in the 90s. So you go back to the 90s when you worked for the town. What year did you start?
I started in 2000.
Oh, 2000, okay. Yeah. And then you're now you've been in community affairs for a long time. Tell me why it's important, you think, for police officers to get out in the community like this?
Because they get a chance to meet us, we get a chance to meet them, and we get a chance to know each other. It's a very relaxed environment, and they see us in a different stage. They don't see us in the police cars, or they don't see us, we're right on foot, and it's better to intermingle with the public that way.
And when they feel like they know a police officer, they're not as afraid to approach one, and even if it's not one they know, they're more comfortable with the entire situation.
You are correct, and we have a better relationship with them. Once they intermingle and they see that we're human just like them, the interactions turn out to be much better.
Very good. To my left is one of my favorite cops, only because I've known him for many years before he was a cop.
Okay.
You were a police reserve officer, a special, whatever, auxiliary,
Yes.
what exactly?
Special police auxiliary officer, special police officer, and before that you knew me as a goodwill ambassador over at Berkeley College.
Right. This is a guy I've known, no offense, but he's and he went to Rutgers Newark, and I went to Rutgers Newark. So Corey Manzini, you've got a temporary assignment to the Community Affairs Division now for a little bit, while Anna's having her baby.
Yep.
Tell me what you've found so far in this division.
One of the most important things, and I think that what makes the Community Affairs Unit the most important is any good police department, any good police officer knows that a good partnership and a way to solve crimes and to provide better police services is to have a great partnership with the community. And with this Community Affairs Unit, we have that specific responsibility and opportunity to not only intermingle with the community, but hear their concerns and get them to know police officers and know our resources that we have available. And that it builds, camaraderie with the community. It builds a special relationship with the community, and it's I can't tell you how important it is nowadays to have that kind of community partnership.
We keep saying Jacobs Landing. Many of you watching might not know, but these are the old Buns Lane apartments. They were built in the early 50s. It was a federal housing project. It was not good living conditions, not very attractive buildings. And several years ago, many years ago, we started the process of trying to get this renovated. Now they're beautiful. And what's important is all these residents are new to Woodbridge.
Yes.
Many of them that lived here before came back, but not as many as you would have thought. So the vast majority of these people are new to the township.
Absolutely. Right.
Absolutely.
And that's what's important.
A lot of them come and they're surprised at the relationship that we do have with the community.
Right. All right, great. Well, thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate your help.
All right.
We'll be back. Okay, I'm here now with Amanda, who helps run the club at Woodbridge, and that's an entity that after we bought it, we started really improving it, and it got better and better, and the numbers are going up, and then boom, COVID hits, and we closed for several months, and now we're just really, the last couple of months, you've had anywhere from 60, 70, 80, 90 new members. It's going great, and we're almost at the level right before we closed.
That's right, Mayor McCormick. It's wonderful over at the club at Woodbridge. We've done so many renovations, like, the new locker room for men and ladies.
I talk about that because when we were looking to buy it, when it was put for sale, we went there a lot. We just went from room to room, talked to everybody. The one thing everybody said is, look, if you guys buy this, fix the locker rooms.
We have fixed the locker rooms.
We have. Oh, yes, we have.
They're beautiful. The steam, the sauna, the whirlpool is now open. So everybody's relaxing, pampering. Besides working out, we're mentally taking a break and relaxing into those jacuzzis.
And tell me what else we have going on. The weights, the cardio, tell me everything.
We have the weight room downstairs. Cardio deck is brand new. You can even log into your Netflix and watch it on the TV on the piece of the equipment. So that's really nice. Group exercise is back and better than ever. Classes all morning, all evening.
Are the number of classes back to what they were?
The number in classes are going up little by little.
Okay.
And some of our classes are selling out. We are taking all the precautions to keep everybody still safe. We're still socially distancing, but we're having a good time working out together.
Great. Now we got spin classes. We've still got racquetball.
Racquetball, badminton is in the back.
Badminton is very popular.
We love the badminton players, and racquetball guys are coming back better than ever. Basketball is on the courts again.
Basketball, I think, was one of the things that saved us all through the pandemic. Once we could open again,
yes,
the basketball players came back first.
The basketball players were so excited to be back with us, and it was nice to see them to have their family back together, because that's what we are at the club as a family.
Exactly.
You know that.
It's I liken it to the Woodbridge Community Center is like a public golf course. The Club at Woodbridge is like a private golf course. The services you offer, it's a very special environment, and the family is the best way to describe it. My sister met her husband there. They've been married for 35 years. And she's still crazy on that what do you call it, Stairmaster. She's nuts.
Stepmaster that
absolutely
we have 3 new
crazy.
ones of.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
But we've had so many people meet and get married.
I know,
at the club,
there's a whole
nice.
bunch of people that have met and got married at the Club at Woodbridge.
And now, because we've had the preschool in for so long, we have pictures in the computer of preschoolers, and now they're grown-ups.
Oh, no
they're
kidding.
getting their membership, and when we look at them, they're 4 years old on their pictures.
Wow. Tell me
So
about
it's amazing.
kids sports.
Kids sports, right now, summer camp is happening. The kids are swimming every day. They're on the new playground we just put up, as well as the blue field turf. They're doing arts and crafts. Most exciting is preschool. We'll be pretty close to back to normal next year.
Right.
So we're excited. We're still giving tours. We're still accepting registrations. We are not booked up completely yet, so if you have a child in preschool, this would be a great time to take a look at us.
If you want to do that, who do you call? What's the website?
We're just going to call 732-634-5000.
That's an easy number?
Sports. Easy number, and they'll get you in and have you come to see the facility.
So they ask for you?
They actually ask for Jen or Veronica, or
Okay.
just ask for preschool. We'll get you to the right department. Everybody is so friendly at the front desk. You're going to feel like you're home again.
And the last thing is we're going to get that hockey rink open soon. We had a little hiccup with the construction. We have a meeting next on that. But that is going to be fantastic, that hockey rink.
The hockey rink is coming along nicely. If you check us out on Instagram or the Club at Woodbridge Facebook, you can start seeing different pictures I've been posting about the progress on the ice skating rink. So.
And we got an architect starting on redoing the cafe upstairs, moving the table a little bit closer to the front door, the membership front desk, I should call it.
Yep.
And then it's going to be an expanded clubhouse, which is going to be terrific, and you can sit and you can look right out over the hockey rink and watch games.
It's going to be beautiful. I can't wait
it's going
to
to be
see
amazing. All right, well, thank you very much, Amanda.
Thanks for stopping by.
One more stop. We'll be back. Okay, our last stop now is the Division of Addiction Services in the Health Department. Frankly, it's a division I wish we didn't need, but we do. With me is Dr. Bonnie Nolan, who runs the division. Brittany is one of our coaches. And I don't know who this little kid is who just jumped into the camera. You attention hog? Oh, it's you, Olivia. It's Olivia. It's Dr. Bonnie Nolan's daughter. So let me start with you, Bonnie. This is we're probably the only town in the state that has something like this, or maybe not many. Tell me what we do.
Okay. Woodbridge Township Addiction Services is a unique service in town. We actually serve the whole county now, but what we do is we help anyone who has any kind of substance use issue find the help that they need. We meet people where they're at. We don't force people into treatment, but we help them gain access to whatever services they might need. In addition to treatment services, ancillary services that people might need, like social services, reentry services, housing. We help people find employment, anything that they might need related to substance use, because as you know, it isn't just the addiction, it's often the things that come along with it. People often end up with a lot of burned bridges and they need a lot of help. So we're here. Our policy is we never pass the buck. We never tell somebody we can't help. We find a way to help people who come to us.
And then, most importantly, when somebody has Narcan deployed on them through the first aid or through the police department, we're notified, you're notified, and a coach goes out to the emergency room to meet the person and offer the services right then and there when they need it the most.
That's right. We're available 24/7. We have a hotline. The police all have access to this hotline. They call us 100% of the time if there is a Narcan reversal, an opioid overdose reversal, and the coach goes to the hospital and offers the services right then and there.
And we don't need to be Narcan. You can just come into the health department. You can call.
Yes.
You can know somebody, and you can get the help even if you're not didn't have Narcan deployed.
That's right. Is it okay if I give the hotline number?
Yeah, absolutely.
732-596-4199. That's 24/7 hotline. You'll have access to a recovery coach. You won't be pressured into anything at all. It's just a resource for you. We're here to help.
Great. Now, Brittany, you're a coach, so tell me, you have a shift that you're on call, and you know you have to be around for that period. You got to stay in homes, not at home, but in Woodbridge and nearby.
local.
What is that like to get the call and to know you're going, let's say you're going to the emergency room and you're going to meet somebody you don't know, and how do you do that?
I just think it's great that we offer it. I think there was a huge lapse for a really long time in people getting Narcans, needing the services immediately. You kind of have a short window for people who are caught up in addiction to where they're willing to go, where they have the willingness, and where they're, leave the hospital and then they're kind of back out there in active addiction.
Right, with no friend or nobody to go to.
No resource. So I think it's great. It feels great to be able to walk in and offer it immediately. They're not always willing immediately. We leave our information, we leave the card. Bonnie's stressed, the no pressure. We meet people where they're at. So, I've had people where I've left my information in the emergency room and left, and you got a call a week later. I wasn't ready then, I'm ready now, and we can help immediately.
What kind of special training do you have to deal with this? Is it just your experiences, or are you any kind of special?
I do have a lot of experience, but we took a peer recovery coach. Is that the technical term?
Yes,
a training course for it. So
okay. And what made you want to do this? Just you want to help people?
When I heard that they started this program a couple years ago, I thought it was the most amazing program. There's treatment centers and there's counseling, but you really have to make the phone calls to get it. There's there's waiting periods for a lot of detoxes and immediate treatment. You make appointments for even medically assisted. So this is a resource that people have someone to talk to immediately.
Right, because you can be on hold, they can have the wrong number, they have the wrong place.
It happens all the time, where you call a couple places, there's a wait, and then people give up, where we can make the phone calls for them and try to make it as easy as possible, so there's no lapse in the time frame.
See, you didn't want to talk and you did just great. Isn't it great? So thank you, folks. I think this is our last stop. I'm just looking around. I think we got everybody. So this is an event that Jacob's Landing decided to have. The management here, they called us. We put Kelly Mitch on it and Megan Cushp on it, and they brought all these different resources from the town here to expose them, all of you, to all the people here. So now they know who to call if they have a similar problem. So thanks for watching, folks. Want to say anything, Libby?
Have a good day.
All right, very good. Thanks for watching, folks.